Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Mackenzie Gore. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
And here is Stone Garrett. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and we are underway in game one of the series. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. At the belt and fires. That one missed. Struck him out looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Ryan Reynolds here. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. There's the Pirates lineup now. Okay, down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Shepard getting ready to hit. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. That one's in there. 0-1. Good eye right there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs, base is empty. That one 95 to finish him off. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound, Alex Wood. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. In the dirt. Now 1-2. He tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next pitch is downstairs. Kicks and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Nasim Nunez in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ball hammered left field back there. And in one hops the wall. And that's a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Pickoff move to second, and he dives back in safely. Just missed. Check swing, no appeal. And the pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Nunez, the runner at second with one away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Now all even up. Runner breaks for third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Nice save on the offline throw as he makes the tag inning over.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends.
Top of the second, at the plate for Pittsburgh, C.J. Cron. Cron, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Gore back to work. That one fouled off. Swings and misses. 0-2. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
O'Neal Cruz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And it's even up. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Second inning here, no score. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Kicks and deals. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Henry Davis now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Two outs. Here's a high chopper. House tosses to first. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's Lane Thomas. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. The wind of the pitch. Down the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looked.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Here's Eddie Rosario.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And here is Dylan Cruz.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning, and here's the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. As the lefty gets to work, and a foul ball. And a swing and a miss there. Goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Top of the third, no score. Right through there for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
1 down, base is empty. Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. That one ripped. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. But he's in there easily.
Everything came together for him. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Man at second with one away. Now at the plate, Alex Wood. And there's the strike. Swings and chases a low one there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That misses, and the count is 2-2.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
Got it by him for the K.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So the lineup flips over. Up next for the Pirates, Stone Garrett. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball upstairs.
And that one is lifted in the air. As this one sized up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Pirates leave 1, still no score. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now up for Washington, Riley Adams. And here it comes. Fought off foul. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The lefty fires. Inside, almost got him. And a 3-2. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. The Nationals strike first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House. Out to short, makes the sliding stop. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
A great sliding stop. I think we need a breakdown from StatCast to fully appreciate the difficulty of that play.
Yeah, Boog, these numbers show how good of a play it actually was. And that sliding catch was difficult enough, and somehow he still managed a great throw to first. What a play.
Mackenzie Gore digging in for the Nationals. And the pitch is outside, ball one. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. And now the lefty. Line drive. He's got it. And there's two away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So the batting order turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And he deals. And another ball. Center field on the move. Snags it on the run. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ryan Reynolds. Here comes a pitch. And that drops in for a strike. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Shepard struck out looking his first time. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here is C.J. Cron. Grounded out his first time up. And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The Nationals leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, over to third, but the throw's offline.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
And now 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Base hit into center field. The tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
One down, runner at first. O'Neal Cruz now at the plate. There's a strike.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
Strike 2. Ball 1 there. Crone leads off first with 1 away. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2 the count.
To short, could be 2. There's 1. And that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. Back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the shortstop, Nasim Nunez. Wood back to work. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And here's the first baseman, Joey Meneses. He's 0 for 1. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Go to second. See.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
No outs. Runner on second. And he takes one right on the black. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball left side. Fires over to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Close but called a ball. Ball 1. That's down and in.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Slider misses outside.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Man at second. Out to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
2 on, 1 out. Now here is Eddie Rosario. Grounded out his first time. And there's the strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The pitch.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. And that's down and away. Dylan Cruz to bat next. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 away. On the mound now, Roansy Contreras.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So first and second with 2 outs. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Right through there for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. He goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Henry Davis.
Henry Davis.
And a pitch. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Pirates, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
And it's 1-1. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ripped into right field, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Key Brian Hayes digs in now. Doubled in his first AB. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. To second, and he's out. The 1-0.
1-1.
All tied up here in game one of this three-game set. And the pitch is in for a strike. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled to first. That's the third out. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the catcher comes up to him. Riley Adams. The wind and the pitch. Adams measures 6 feet 4 inches. 260 pounds. And he was a third-round pick back in 2017. The 0-1. That's a slider for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. The wind of the pitch. Back to the mound. It hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm. As you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue. And that's a really good sign.
Up now for Washington, Brady House. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch misses. 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside. That's inside. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
One out, runner at second. Mackenzie Gore digging in for the Nationals. And there's the strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Man at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Next to hit, C.J. Abrams. Righty delivers. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stepping in, Nasim Nunez. First pitch misses. And a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now the first baseman, Joey Meneses. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that one hit to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Liover Peguero.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Gore back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 0-1. Just off the inside edge. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Stone Garrett. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch. Swings through that one.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That's hard hit in the line. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Pirates 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Colin Holderman.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas. 1 for 2. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. James Karinchak up and throwing. Chapman warming up as well. And now the 0-1. This one bounced to Crone. And he takes it himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
Here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now Dylan Cruz, his righty-lefty splits there. That clips the corner. Right-hander kicks, deals.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, blocked. To second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Righty to the plate. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And we're back. Top of inning number 7 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Shepard.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The pitch. That's inside. And that's ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Pitch is in there, and it's a ball and a strike. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jordan Weems looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Barnes also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The pitch. Off the mark there. 2-2.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
C.J. Cron next to bat for the Bucs. So now 3-2. Got him. And that's the first out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next to hit, C.J. Cron.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one's in there. And that is strike 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That's a little bit low.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one above the zone.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
At the belt and fires. Off the mark there. And now it's 3-2. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike one.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Ball to strike, the pitch. And that one is inside. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Meneses puts it away, and that is that. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2-1. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the seventh, and now Riley Adams. And he deals. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting, third baseman, Brady House.
Brady House will hit next. And the first offering is not close. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Kicks and fires. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the righty deals. On the ground, right side. And he picks it up in foul territory. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Next offering misses down and away. And here it comes. The punch out there. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Up next for the
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Alex Verdugo.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
There's a strike.
All ones in the count.
Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
2 outs. Right side, hard hit. Crone steps on the bag. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jordan Weems.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a pitch. And that's down and away. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Hunter Harvey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. The pitch. Here's the strike. 95 of that one. And a good eye there. And a pitch.
That's ball 3.
Andrew McCutchen waits on deck for Pittsburgh. And that's ripped for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
No outs, runner at first. And now it's Andrew McCutchen, known for his late inning heroics. Lifted in the air right center field. Sizing this one up. Cruz pulls it in on the run. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Just missed.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
On the ground to first, sneaks through, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. A nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Jake Fraley.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
And fouled off. Misses off the plate, and a count even 1-1. So the tying run at second. In there at the knees. Going to count 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And another ball. And a base hit on the line. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw's offline. He's saved. Tie game here in the 8th.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
On a pitch now for the Nationals, Mike Gomez. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
And the batter now, Stone Garrett. 2 on, 1 out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Righty delivers. That one misses. And now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And the pitch. That's in there. And the count is 3-1. That catches the corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Now a chance for Brian Reynolds. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And the right-hander deals. Sliced hard but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Got him! They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Aroldis Chapman.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
So the next lineup turns over. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
The pitch. And ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they get it out of the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And now up for Washington, Nasim Nunez. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. The shortstop takes the ball. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside, 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
One down, base is empty. That one is upstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Joey Meneses waiting for a turn at the plate. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And he walked him.
Now batting, first baseman.
One down. Next to hit for the Nats, Joey Meneses. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. That one at triple digits.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Shepard.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Gomez back to work. Ball one there.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Here's a 1-1. Outside corner, there's a strike. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab, one down. C.J. Cron, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. And there's the strike. Next offered in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Popped up. Nunez has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. James Karinchak.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals.
The right fielder.
Here comes a pitch. Fouled off. He was late. check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. In
1
the
ball,
dirt.
2
Now
strikes.
1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Eddie Rosario digging in for the Nationals. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. Good eye in that spot. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. David Bednar loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. And another ball.
1 strike.
Two now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That to right. And it stays fair.
Now back. The catcher, Riley.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Riley Adams. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1-1.
Bounce to third. Hayes zips it to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So 1 left for Washington. Score remains 2-2. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Back now, and we're at extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Kyle Finnegan.
He's thrown the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Number 18.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis.
Leading off to the Pirates, the catcher, Henry Davis.
The pitch. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
That clips a corner.
Right through there for a strike.
Kicks and deals. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Up next for the Pirates, Andrew McCutchen. That misses the zone. Ball one. Just off the outside edge. That one not close. And that's ball three. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Exactly what they needed him to deliver there. A quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him home.
Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And that's outside. Ball one.
Right through there for a strike.
And that's in the dirt. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Line drive, base hit. McCutchen round second, heads for third. Not in time. He's safe.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
So now a pinch hitter, number 19. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the top half of the 10th. In for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
2 on, 1 out. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground, 2 ball. Nunez. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's 2. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 10. We are tied 2-2. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, David Bednar.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Third baseman.
Brady House digging in for the Nationals. The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0.
That one's in there. Now 2-1. And a good eye there. Alex Call in the on-deck circle for the Nats. At the belt and fires. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Kicks and fires. He fouls it off. Will do it again. The pitch. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
Pinch hitter coming on, Luis Garcia, and this is a big at bat in this ball game. Wouldn't chase that time. And he deals. Fall off foul. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
On the ground to third. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. And he'll be safe at first. Now it's the second baseman, C.J. Abrams. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
One down, winning run on to first. Got him swinging.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Nasim Nunez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Two outs, but the winning run is at first. That's off the mark. 2-1. Right side. Shepard. Off Balance throw in time. And we're headed to the 11th. Nationals lead one. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Now into the game, Jason Hayward. He'll be patrolling center field. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, Stone Garrett. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. And a pitch. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Base hit center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now the batter now, Brian Reynolds. That one misses. 1-0. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Over to first, and he's saved. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Shepard next to bat for the Bucks. Next offer in there for a strike. 3-2 now. Garrett gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Shepard the next to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Mason Thompson.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. First pitch misses. And here it comes. That one inside. Ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Two on, one out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two on the way. That's down and in. O'Neal Cruz waits on deck for Pittsburgh. Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. House drifts towards it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they strand a pair. One run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. We are tied 2-2. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Up now for Washington, Joey Meneses. The right-hander back to work. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Here's the 0-2. Bouncer to second. Shepard tosses to first. One up, one down.
The batter, the right fielder.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lane Thomas. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, one away. We are in the 11th. Ball to strike.
That's a ball.
And another ball. Eddie Rosario hitting on deck circle. One down, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. Garrett going back and brings it in at the wall.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
And now it's going to be Eddie Rosario. First offering misses badly for ball one. Wouldn't chase that time. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a pitch. Rosario swings and drives one deep to right field. McCutchen raging back towards the wall. Out of here. Ball game. He hammers one out to right. And the Nationals walk it off in the 11th.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
3-2 the final score. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for the ball game. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.